Low stance, increased poise, follow with a crushing strong attack. Sounds awesome. What was the shield like? Shield of the Black Knights who roam the land. A flying canal is chiseled deeply into its face. Ouch, my face. Long ago, the Black Knights faced the Chaos Demons. They were charred black, but their shields became highly resistant to fire. I don't have enough strength to hold it, but it is an impressive piece of shielding. Wowzers. We had one of the bits of armor. I can't remember which bit. Ah, this is one. The knights served the first Lord Gwyn and followed him into the flame upon its linking. They became ash, but still wander the realms to this day. So, the word ash is used in Dark Souls 3. I don't think it was in 1. It's definitely used a lot in 2. Chaos Blade off of this guy. We didn't have to fight him? This door's not even interactable? Wow. You can still see like a bit of the detail in the room. There's a candle. That's like the only candle for quite a while. Huh. So, Chaos Blade, you say? It looked a little bit like a katana. There it is. Cursed sword of unknown origin, bearing uncanny streaks on its blade. Attacks also damage its wielder. Well, it's not for me then. Sword is not unlike a thing misshapen. Granted life. Never welcome in this world. In other words, chaos itself. Huh. Skill, hold. Assume a holding stance to rapidly execute a lunging slash with a normal attack. Or deflecting parry with a strong attack. Wow, what? So you can multi-jab using one. And parry with it with the second? That's so cool. Unfortunately, I don't think I can afford to have a sword that kills me. I'm already kind of low on fences. Some more swag. Soul of a crestfallen knight. Yeah. What's that? It's a grave. It's just a grave. Because it's got to be near where the dog man was. Maybe a little bit above him. Hey, hey, hey. How's it going? I think that's the man that replaced where the dog was. Yeah, because you can see the sword beside him. Okay, let's try and not aggro him. Doesn't look like we can get... Ah, nicely nice. No spoilers. I've still got that game to play. Of course. I'm just joking. I mean, I'm not. It's real, but like, I know you're not gonna tell me. Yeah, I don't think I can use the binoculars to look up there to see if there's any more loot upstairs, but I think they've sealed off some of the different ways around here. So I guess let's head in the door, see what's going on. Maybe without aggroing that guy down there as well. Really curious about this, because this is like an evil version of the world, but it's like my house. What's going on in the evil version of my house? Oh. Yeah, Gundyr died a little bit earlier. It was my goal of the day, and I'm glad I got there. I got him down to like 15%. The torch is really heavy. Damn. Like 15% hit points in melee. If you're just far enough away, it seems like you can take it on the shield if you've got enough like physical defense and other things. So I kind of like changed my gear around, and it seemed to I seem to live through it with enough physical defense. So I can't roll properly now because I'm overweight with this torch, but I'm gonna need this torch to look around in here. This place is kind of scary looking. Oh, he's salute in the middle. Is anyone on any of their thrones? It doesn't look like it. The thrones are sort of glowing with a red mist. Even Legless is not on his throne. Wow. Let's see if this is a fake wall. No. So I do have the ability to drop down. I'm going to go around the other side first. This is awfully spooky with nobody here. I don't trust walking into the center. Not one bit. Oh, so I can sort of get up out the side here. Alright, let's try out the side. A little less intimidated by the side than I am out the center of it. Okay. So we got the Dark Souls 2... Oh, examine? I can examine the Dark Souls 2 giant? Okay. Seed of a giant tree is yet to fall. Okay. No loot up there this time. What about this door? Is this one... Yeah, once again, like the other door, the evil version of the place doesn't even signify that it's locked or anything. You just can't interact with it. It's really weird. Okay, that's it. Go in. Yeah, exactly. Real fake doors. But we're going in full. I'm gonna need my proper roll, so there goes the torch. Let's come on. Let's have a look. In the middle. Coiled sword fragment. Maybe I can place my own bonfires down now. Coiled sword fragment? So it's not a sword by the look of it. And it's not a key item. I don't think it's going to be a ring. That'd be stupid. Oh, here we go. Unlimited use. Return to the last bonfire rested at, or to a shrine. Fragment of the coiled sword of a bonfire, which served its purpose long ago, returns the castle to the last bonfire used for resting, or the bonfire in Firelink Shrine. Can be used repeatedly. Bonfires are linked to one another irreversibly, retaining their affinity long after their purpose is exhausted. So, it's a Dark Souls 2 item. It's the feather. It's the grand feather to give you infinite homeward bones. That's kind of cool. I like that. Dark Souls 2 did a lot for the series, in my opinion. I don't know if anyone out there is going to agree with me, but Dark Souls 2 was rad. Are the inscriptions still on the back? Yes. Yom the giant of the profaned capital. Watchers of the abyss. So they're not changed in this freaky past history, alternate future thing. That still says the last hope of his line. Although, is it High King Lothric? He's kind of Prince Lothric, to be honest. Judith the Exiled. He's still exiled at this point, then. What about in my pit of followers? Is there anything evil going on down here? I don't know if it's my character, but I sort of hear some faint breathing down here. So it's possible there are enemies around. Oh. This didn't look right, because this normally goes further into this area. So I took a swing at it, and I guess, yeah, somebody's put up a fake bit of wall. Eyes of a Firekeeper. Oh, nasty. She's not a Firekeeper, though, is she? Yeah, maybe she is. So is that a key item? It is. Reveals horrors to the sightless Firekeeper. Pair of dark eyes said to be the eyes of the first Firekeeper, and the light that was lost by all Firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless Firekeepers things that they should never see. I've already handed my Firekeeper an evil book. I'm not sure if I want to hand my Firekeeper an evil set of eyes. Like, I didn't even want to hand her the evil book. I just kind of found out after the fact that it was evil, and she still took it from me anyway. It was bizarre. She wouldn't let me just keep it if she didn't want it. I don't think I'll be giving her the evil eyes. Not a villain. Okay, blacksmithy stuff, cool. Blacksmith's hammer. Is it a weapon, or is it something special? This is the hammer section. Yeah, here and back. Blacksmith's hammer. Metal hammer passed down amongst blacksmiths of the shrine serves as a strike weapon. It also excels at reducing poise and breaking the guard of a shield. Ah, cool. Of course, a hammer's true potential is realized in the hands of a blacksmith, and it gives you perseverance. Damage reduced while you're activated, but it gives you some poise. It's kind of cool. I keep losing bits of my spell walking around here, but I don't want to get annihilated by somebody just showing up. So, nothing from my witch. Nothing in the thief's quarters. Like, even all of his little blankets and things are gone in the evil version of this place. Oh, here we go. This is where my fellow died. What was that other sound? It could be just the Black Knight that's up there where the dog is. Sounds like it's up above me. What have we got? Hollow's Ashes. It's not even the right kind of, like, model for the guy. What have we got? Shrine handmaiden prepares new items. Umbrelash of a Hollow who faithfully served a woman, only to become separated from her. With this, the Shrine handmaid will prepare new items. It takes but a brief glance at this thing to easily envision Londor, the foreboding land of hollows. Anno Londor? Or New Londo? Probably Anno Londo then. Okay, so no big chunky villains down here, but the ability to come and farm the Black Knight set, should I ever get the right weight limit for that. And I can't warp out here, because there's no bonfire there now. I guess I could equip the item and warp out. Whoa, 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 hold up. She's here. Hey.
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
What? She's got stuff. Different stuff. But some of the things I brought from her in my version are gone. I can't buy her tower key. I already brought it from her. So it must be, this is either the future or, oh, I don't know. Wolf Knight stuff. This sounds cool. Hell of a night, tainted by the darkness of the abyss. The twin blue tassel is damp and will ever remain so. We know about a knight that ended up with the abyss. It was like from the first one. Like he had that dog with the magic sword that tried to kill us at the grave. We ended up with his ring to go and fight the 4 Wraith Lords. If this is the same guy, just taking a guess. A vanquished knight left behind only wolf's blood. Mentions the wolf again. And his legacy of duty, the undead legion of Farron, was formed to bear his torch. And the armor of these Abyss Watchers suggests their own eventual end. See, I like the look of this. I don't know what the stats are like. If I can buy some of this, I really should. And the Priestess Ring. Increases faith. Oh, I don't really want it, but I don't like leaving behind rings. Ring grave with the portrait of the High Priestess. Increases faith. In Lothric, the High Priestess has long been considered one of the 3 pillars of the King's rule. So that's along with, like, the Black Hand Assassins and the Dragons. I think are the 3 pillars in total. The High Priestess also served as the Prince's wet nurse. Okay, so we have heard about that before. So I need lots of money and to come back here at some point to buy all of this stuff.
To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl.
Oh. I didn't trust our leveling up NPC because she was wearing the wrong stuff. Maybe she's talking about, you know, like, that NPC was bad all along.
To skirt the tarry, 'tis dark, or like the... Best not tarry.
So that was kind of insane. Like, what a weird, crazy world. Let's use our infinity warp out. I don't think I want to hotkey it because there's one more thing to flick through. Yeah. Odd. Let's go to the Shrine Bonfire and hand in the Hollow Ash. Yeah. Yeah. I've got 2 bases now, though. That's one thing I can say. I have two zones that belong to me, 2 homes. That's cool.
Ah, how
Hollow Ash.
gracious. I only hope these new...
See what we can buy. It's starting to get real difficult to, like, remember everything that she had before and after. But I'll just kind of, like, zip through a bit, see if there's anything fun in there that I instantly don't recognize. There could be some new weapons. It's like... who knows at this point. I don't know if we had the Eastern set here before. I remember picking that up in Dark Souls 1 and 2 as well, I think. Got all the Morn stuff in there. All the Smo stuff. Oh, Gundir's items. Cool. We can be Gundir. I am the Gundir now. Look at me. Ancient leggings of a set, cast iron, belonged to champion Gundir. Gundir, or the related champion, was bested by an unknown warrior. Me. I'm not unknown. I'm Armorer Dennis. He then became sheathed to a coiled sword, in the hopes that someday the first flame would be linked once more. Well, he probably shouldn't have tried to kill me. Modelled after a former king, the helm. All the rest of it is cast iron. Any new rings, I wonder? Oh, 3 rings of sacrifice. Get out of here. Those are stupid rings. I don't want those. If I die, the punishment should be that I lose all of my souls. That's how you know it's Dark Souls you're playing.
Ashen one. Oh.
Right, it wasn't he?
Here we go. I'll use the chunk on this faster casting one. Yeah, I'll spend a bit of money on this one as well. Just want to try and get rid of money. Why not? Who wants money, right? This is starting to get some decent magic power. 214. The one that has the poison spores on it.
Pretty be careful. I don't.
And then I'll throw away the rest of the money just on something. Hey, give me a couple of these, I guess. And, no. 6 fire arrows.
Ashen one.
Whatevers. So now I need to figure out what I'm going to do next. I think Gundir gave me a boss soul.
Ah, and the black eyes that shimmer within, I see. 'Tis as if it were but yesterday. We did all we could to spare her from them. Much has happened since. Mayhap I should apprise thee of what the thin light of these eyes might reveal to the eyeless firekeeper. Scenes of betrayal, things never intended for her ken, visions of this age's end.
What? So they were talking about the Firekeeper. The first one, though, not that one. Or that one, depending on, which of the two is the Firekeeper. So interesting. So this guy remembers the version of Firelink that's blackened. And I guess it is the past, because that's how he's talking about it, and the first eyes are there. But it's also the future because I brought the key off of the NPC down there, and it's gone off of her inventory in the other place. That's really confusing.
The eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So I willed myself Lord to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent? The eyes, so what is that?
Weird. So we're looking for Champion Gundir. Here we go, here's one. So a big strength halberd. Halberd of Gundir the Champion, received when he was charged with this duty. This old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise. Yeah, it does. And faces. And it's said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. Champion's charge. Hold the spear at waist and charge at a foe, and use momentum to transition into a sweeping strong attack. Yeah. Yeah, I know all about that spell. Here we go, another one. Prisoner chain. Increases vigor, endurance, and vit, but take more damage. No. Portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. Prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief. Proclivity most apparent in the graces of champions. So he's like mentally a prisoner rather than physically? Because he's become a prisoner because he's staked everything on a belief. So he's tied to that, he can't escape his belief. But then it's also a physical chain to restrain him? It's weird. Never mind, Dark Souls is too confusing. So if it gives you vigor, endurance, and vitality, it's kind of interesting. I don't think I'll ever have enough to use the halberd, so I might as well buy the prisoner's chain. Thanks. I've always wanted to take more damage.
Treat the firekeeper, she is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
Yeah, there it is. It is a ring. Vigor, endurance, and vit. That takes me from 9 to 14. Endurance goes up by a chunk as well. Vitality as well, so it's more stamina. Wow, look at those hit points. 381 up to 515. But then with the extra damage you take, you're lowering your effective health anyway. Well, look at all that extra equip load though. Yummers. If you combine it with Havel's, then you've got all the extra equip load. Nice. What to do, what to do, what to do? I guess we need to figure out defeating the princes. Yeah, I kind of prefer the fight with I've forgotten her name now, Frida. Let's try and gear up for some Frida.
Ah, 'tis, wasn't he?
So 6 mana potions.
Pretty big, I go.
And we're gonna want my main spell, my Frida Blaster. Oh yeah, it's all about the hat. We defeated Champion Gundyr, so I celebrated with getting the hat back on. Yeah. I got him down to 15 or 10% 3 times with pure melee, right? So I thought I'd give him a chance. You know, I'd allow him a little bit of leeway, and I went and killed him as a caster instead. So I fought the battle both ways now. So that was a lot of fun. So, Frida, let's see. Need my casting item, of course. I need a big old shield. Frida's dad does a lot of fire damage. So let's get that fire resistant one on. Yeah. Like, it's easy for me, the bosses, because the bosses have to defeat me infinite times. Because I'm never gonna give up. Whereas, you know, I just have to beat them once, so it makes sense to give them a bit of a chance.